Hey, I am back. And I've got more to edit. Seems like it's a never ending situation. That's okay. That's okay because I like editing. All right. Ashalot covered bridge. Is that where did I end? The turkey stowell road I did. Blah, blah, that I did. That was Ashalot. I thought I did that one already. Huh. Sure I did. Let's see. Should be up at the top. Yeah, I did. There it is. Ashalot Bridge. All right. So, grabbing my paperwork. Where did I... Oh, wrong one. Should be this one. Not that one. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Maybe. Here we go. Of course it's the first one. All right, so I did Merrimack / Stowell. Ashalot was the last one. No, Carlton was the last one I did. So I'm on 7, which is Sawyer's Crossing. All right. Now I have to find Sawyer's Crossing. What was this? That was cool. What is this guy? Beament. No, I did Beament already. We're not at Blacksmith Bridge yet. Nope. Not there yet. I'm just gonna talk to myself until I figure it out. Wait, what? All right, where's Carlton Bridge? Dalton. No, I did Dalton. All right. No. All right, let's see. I'm so confused. Let's see. Let's look in here. Oh, I did Dalton and Carlton and Beament. See? And Nissit. That's a really tough one to say. Merrimack Stowell did that. Carlton did. Sawyer's Crossing and Waterloo are not edited yet. So how did I get to the next one? Which is really weird. Wright's Covered Bridge is edited, as is Pier Covered Bridge. I'm just very disorganized today. I'm not gonna lie. And Pier edited. Okay. Blacksmith's not edited. Anything else from here? Packard Hill. Blow Me Down Bridge. I know. I love that one. Okay, that's really weird. Don't know where some of these other bridges are. Okay. Did that one. Did that one. Ashalot, Carlton, Beament, Dalton. There we go. Haven't done Waterloo and haven't done Sawyer. Sawyer's Crossing. Maybe because I didn't like it? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so Sawyer's Crossing was just before Beament. So that's Beament. And this must be Sawyer's Crossing. Yeah, this is Sawyer's Crossing. All right, so I didn't, also known as Crescent, I didn't edit this one yet because I'm not hundo on what I like here. And that's a problem. Out of water. Yeah, I haven't decided. So I'm going to hold off on that one. I am going to circle it because I have not edited it yet. And I will go on to Waterloo, which was right after Dalton. First of all, this is a really cool picture. This was, I just came upon this. Oh, hang on, Waterloo. Let me do Waterloo first before I do that other one. Not sure, I was playing with something there. Okay, so this one is Waterloo Bridge. And it's between this and this. I kind of like this just because it gives more foreground here. Let me see what I can do. All right. Just a little bit of tweaking here and there. Some nice fall colors reflecting in the water there for Waterloo Bridge. So I do like this. Nice colors on the roof as well. And then, of course, even this house behind. It does have some power lines, so I'm going to go ahead and edit those in Luminar Neo and get rid of power lines just because I can. I really like that feature in Luminar Neo. It's really one of my favorite features that they do. Oh, right, I forgot there's an update. All right, let me install it. There's also a Lightroom update, which I have not installed yet. Oh, actually, my computer may have done it. Not really sure. Installing. Ad nauseum. I hear Aimsies making what are they called? Smoothies. Completely lost the word there. I hear Ainsley's making smoothies. Hopefully one will arrive on my desk. That would be fantastic. It's going to take a minute for this to upgrade or update, but that's okay. It'll be worth the wait. While I'm waiting, just as a funny note, so I went to print out my, I'm a member of Nikon Professional Services, and I went to print out my card because I want to get it laminated, and printed out a giant card. A little bit weird. Yeah, it's only 6 months. I guess it's calendar year. Oh well. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, yeah, so that was weird. Not sure why it printed out a giant card that you can't laminate. Whatever. I know this is fun, just watching something update and install, but I don't want to use the program without updating. Apparently the new update for Lightroom also has some really, really good stuff in it. We shall see. I'll be the judge of that. Almost there. And it's done. All right. Nope, I do not want to launch that. Let me, oh, actually, I'm fine because I hadn't launched it. All right, so let me get that back to regular size. All right, so I'm going to launch this in Luminar Neo. We're going to go right to erase and remove power lines. It's the first thing I want to do. Now, this is not HDR'd at all. With the fall colors being what they were, it really doesn't need it. Now, I can take it into HDR and see what it gives me, but, you know, it's really not that necessary. Well, I don't really like the job it did because it didn't do anything. It didn't see the power lines. Very strange. Very, very strange. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel that because it didn't see the power lines. So I will have to take it into Photoshop to get rid of those power lines if I want to do so, and why not? I may also get rid of this little guardrail just because, yeah, just because. I don't always like the guardrail, a guardrail in the picture like that. Sometimes I feel it can take away especially when you are dealing with such colorful foliage. You don't want to take anything away from that. And then we also have to remember to get rid of the shadow of that as well. Don't want to leave the shadow there. Okay, and I have one little one here. And that's good. That's all I want to do with Photoshop. AMC's made a smoothie and I didn't get one. That's not right. Linda's not right at all. This building is a little distracting. I would kill for at least some water. thank you. I really wish Neo could see these, but I you know, an AI is can only do just so much, and it really can't get the wires like deep in trees like these. It's very difficult. All right, now let's bring those shadows up a bit more. One thing I do want to do that I notice when you have browns and you bring the shadows up, you kind of have to correct the magenta. So if you take the magenta saturation down and the luminance down, it brings your brown back. So that is one thing I have noticed that does happen when you use when you lift shadows. It will bring up a magenta, which you then have to remove. Simple fix, can easily be done, but it's something to pay close attention to. All right, I don't want to do a ton on this. I mean, let me bring it back into Neo for a second. Just because I think there's a foliage feature and I just want to see how it looks. You know, the foliage is already bright as shot, so I don't want to, you know, do too much to it. But let's see. I just got to remember where it is now. Nope. No. All right, it's not in there. Not in there. Atmosphere. No. No, that's fine. It's in details. Nope. Ah, there it is. Duh. It's in landscape. Landscape. Yeah. All right. Foliage enhancer. Let's just see if I do that. Oh no. All that did was make the green really like Kelly green, and that's not at all good. So I did bump it up a tiny drop, which was fun, but that's about it. All right. So really such a minor difference. Oops. That was very weird. Yeah, really minor difference on that, which is fine. And I like to bump up the clarity a little bit on bridges just because it really enhances the old wood, the old planks used on these bridges. Okay, so this one is Waterloo. Waterloo. Sorry, I can't sing at all because if I do any of that, Facebook says, we heard music and you can't play that in certain countries. It always hears music. I don't know. All right. Yeah, Waterloo. Waterloo is number 10. Boom. All right. This one is put to the side, although I do have to come back and do Sawyer's Crossing at a later date. So let me export Waterloo. Looks like my keyboard may need some juice. You want some juice, keyboard? You want mommy give you juice? Okay. Mommy give you juice. There we go. All right, Waterloo Covered Bridge. And export today. Good, good, good. All right, moving on. All right, the next one should be oh, actually, I did want to go back to another one, another little something something. I did the turkeys. Oh, maybe it wasn't here yet. Oh, there it is. So this I saw from the side of the road and it caught my eye. There was fog in the sky and it was just really ethereal. And I wasn't going to stop, but then I literally turned around and went back and took this photograph. Mainly because it was just incredibly cool. This house with the rocking chair sitting on it, in the middle of nowhere. The fog, the fall colors. I don't know. It just really, it spoke to me. And this is something I won't dehaze because I like this fog. That was part of what made this photograph so fun, was that fog. I just really like that. I'm going to do very little to this photograph. It's just going to be Spooky House, New Hampshire. All right. All right. Back to bridges. So we just finished Waterloo. Oh, actually, what is this? Oh, not there yet. Okay. Waterloo. Spooky House. Little Red Schoolhouse. It was just cute. I did Wright's Covered Bridge, and I'll just make that brighter so I can see it. I did Wright's Covered Bridge already. This is kind of a fun. No, not that one. That's not fun at all. In fact, let me just delete that. You can see how much beautiful foliage there is around. Really incredible area. All right, so the next bridge is Blacksmith Bridge, which ironically enough is really not on anybody's radar. I had a hard time finding it. It's not on any map. I found a random address. Sometimes when you're going looking for covered bridges, it even just gives you coordinates, latitude and longitude, which is so bizarre, but there you go. This one, I just loved it. It's falling apart. It's really old. In fact, let's just quick check and see how old it is. Blacksmith Bridge. In New Hampshire. It's really hard for me to find anything on this bridge. Blacksmith shop covered bridge. Yeah, that's it. 579. 1882. Also known as the Kenyon Bridge. Yeah, and it just really, I don't even think it says on this list, Kenyon Bridge. No. So I'm looking at a list from the state of New Hampshire, and it doesn't even list this bridge anywhere on it. Not sure how I found it, but yeah, apparently I did. So this was the Blacksmith Shop Covered Bridge. I'm assuming, I hate Wikipedia, but let's look. Located in a wooded rural setting. Blah, 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 blah. King Post trusses. Built in 1882 by James Frederick Tasker, a local builder well known for his bridges. Its historic name is the Blacksmith Shop Bridge. Derives its name from a shop nearby owned by blacksmith John Fellows. Major rehabilitation in 1963, closed to vehicular traffic but open to pedestrians. So yeah, it's definitely seen better days, as you can see. Very overgrown, but that led to its charm. I mean, and it's just incredible. It probably can't handle traffic anymore, so it's just there. But interestingly enough, it's in a really odd place, and you can't. I mean, there's nothing blocking it from somebody driving over it. But it's a hard to find bridge, and it's really not on any maps. They really don't want people finding it. So this was a good one. This was a good catch for me, a good find for me. These are the ones I really love. There were two that I skipped that I had planned to go to, and that's because they were behind a paywall. Okay, IRL, they were behind a small paywall. You had to, they were in a state park, and you had to pay to go into the state park. That's fine. It was a little bit of a hike, which I didn't really have time for. That's okay too. I could have made time for it, worst case scenario. But more importantly, I decided not to because there were so many people there that I just felt taking a photograph of those bridges, that wasn't going to be anything special. And I was never going to get a photograph without people just milling around. So I said skip it, and then I got a couple of extra bridges on my list that weren't there to begin with, so I did make up for it. This one is a perfect example how it's just really out of the way. People don't know about it, and it was just us and the bridge. That's it, just us and this bridge. Some really special few moments. I think we must have spent about 15 minutes here because just the atmosphere and the sense of history and the solitude. It was really a beautiful moment, and one that I'll remember for sure. All right, so let's see what I want to do here. A little bit clarity. Clarity works really well. We've got some great fall colors in the trees. Just superb colors. Just, fall, we get fall here in, you get fall everywhere, but I mean, we get fall colors here in Oregon as well. But with all the maple trees in New England are really what make it famous. There's nothing more beautiful than the leaves changing on maple trees. I've got 3 Japanese maples in and around my yard, and watching them is spectacular. So imagine that multiplied times a million, and the colors are just incredible. So that's one of the reasons that photographing in fall was just such a treat. Really, really a treat. And there's not a whole lot I want to do to this, to be honest with you. It's just really, that the shot as is says it all. Sometimes you just get the shot exactly how you want it. Everything's right. It's golden hour, or the lighting is perfect, or there's just the right amount of clouds in the sky. This was it. It just really was a beautiful, beautiful moment. Coming upon it, and I talk about composition, and I have a YouTube video that'll be coming up pretty soon, actually, on composition, and staging yourself, looking for the best spot, composition and perspective, really. Perspective is really what makes a snapshot different from a photograph. And so any of you that are out there watching, listening, all that sort of stuff, you get it. If you're a photographer, you get the idea between a snapshot and looking at your perspective and your composition. Two very completely different things. And that's not to say that I don't shoot snapshots of things, certain things that I just want to remember. And so I shoot a snapshot of it. Of course, we all do. But if I'm shooting photography, if I'm on a photography shoot, composition and perspective, those things are super, super important to me, as they are to most photographers. Okay, so do I want to do anything else to this one? Um, just for giggles, I want to see what it looks like HDR'd. You know, I know there are some photographers out there that HDR everything, and that's not me. Um, I think it can be overused. See, to me, I don't like it. Maybe it's all right. A little less, maybe a little less. I can adjust this, take it down a little bit. I stand corrected. I actually do like it. Just took the vibrance down a little bit. It was a little too vibrant. Um, it's fine, but to have the vibrance, but it can also be too vibrant. All right. So this is what I had, um, which I would have brought up the shadows in here a little bit more. I like it. Um, I stand corrected. I actually like the HDR one better. Just a little bit. Brings out the wood tones, which I really like. Brings out that clarity there, and I will bump up the clarity just a little bit. Lift the shadows a little bit more, just a little bit more, and I do like that as is. Now this one is the blacksmith shop bridge, and that was circa, what did we say? Circa opened 1882. So not that old in comparison to some of the bridges, but looks like 1882, and not really, nothing much done with it. So I really like this one, and we're gonna, well, first of all, before I do anything, let's flag and star. Exportate. Spooky House, New Hampshire. This is the blacksmith bridge, blacksmith shop bridge, which is not, again, not on any map. Just a little weird, but there you go. And that is 1882. I always put that in there. And I really like it. You've got some purple flowers here too. There's still some summer flowers left over. And yeah, I really like that one. I like that one a lot. All right, moving on. Okay, that's that one that we just did. And covered bridge number 21. So they all have numbers. Next one is Dingleton. Yeah, we got a lot of mileage out of that. Dingleton. So Dingleton Bridge. Yeah. Dingleton Bridge. I don't know. I don't make up the names. There was somebody named Dingleton. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It was hard to get it. Whoops! It was hard to get a good shot, a really satisfying shot of Dingleton Bridge, even though it was a beautiful bridge. I think these are going to be my best guess. And then get rid of these, just because there wasn't really a terrific vantage point. And there's nothing special about. You can see this bridge is really in bad need of repair. Hopefully, somebody will repair it so that it can be at least saved. I don't. There really wasn't a way to get a better shot of this, so I'm going to use this one and see what I can do with it. So first and foremost, I'm going to get rid of those signs. It is a working bridge. I mean, there are people that travel over it, so hence the signs. But I don't want to have those in the photograph. You know, actually, let me try and take this into Neo, Luminar Neo, because sometimes I think I like their erase function a little bit better. So let's see if it can do a better job. Yeah, the erase function really does a better job than Photoshop. It's quite amazing. Wow. What a great job. Yeah, it would have taken me a lot longer in Photoshop to do that, and with honestly, um, I think not as good of results personally. So I'm quite happy with that. Oh, actually, there is a little bit of a stop sign I'll get rid of there, or a yield sign. All right. Just want to adjust that a little bit. Now I'm going to add a sky because the sky was not terrific there. That'll work. Have to close the gaps so that that sky goes all the way to the back. I like that better. All right. That works for me. So there's the original, and there's the enhanced. Now, I do want to take down the highlights a bit. It's a bit bright in the top, and bring up the shadows a little bit more. It's still not what I want, but that's not the fault of anything but what they painted the bridge there. So I can take that down a little bit. I'm actually going to, just for giggles, see what this one would be like HDR'd, because I think this one actually does need it. All right, that's before, and that's after. Yeah, this one I think really needed the HDR just to kind of highlight the dilapidation of this bridge, and the fact that it looks like somebody just threw a coat of brown paint on there. Ugly brown paint, not even a nice brown. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. All right. What I do like about this is that you can see the foliage through the truss of the bridge, the sides of the bridge, very nicely. And that's Dingleton Bridge. Still can't say that without laughing. Dingleton Bridge. Oh, let's find out what year that was. Dingleton Hill covered bridge, excuse me, 1882. Yeah, It needs some repairing. Oh, same year as that other one. Dingleton Hill Bridge. All right, the next one is Blow Me Down. I just love the name of that one, obviously. Blow Me Down Bridge. That was Dingleton. Okay. Blow Me Down Bridge. Who would have thunk? Right? And nothing special. There's nothing special about this bridge other than its name. Yeah, I know. I'm a juvenile. I don't know what to tell you. If you've been watching me and you haven't figured out that I'm a juvenile, well, then shame on you. Whoa. Must also be known as Mill Bridge. Let's see. Blow Me Down. Is Blow Me Down also known as Mill? Oh, it's on Mill Road. Okay. Also known as the Cornish Mills Bridge. Okay. Also built in 1882. Yeah, that's a big year for bridges. Kind of crazy. Oh, I was just shooting this sign. I'm like, what am I shooting there? All right, these are much better shots than that. Even the fall foliage is kind of cool. I always go to both sides just to see if I can get a better shot. And I believe this is one where, oh yeah, that one's better. Where it was actually somebody's property, and I asked him if I could kindly always ask if I could just get a shot, and they were more than happy to oblige. I'm gonna get the power lines out of here in Luminar. It should be able to do it this time because it's not buried in the foliage. Oh, love it. Love it. Good job, Neo. Beautiful blue sky. We're going to leave that as is, not touch it. We just want to make those power lines disappear. Oh, it's replace. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. It says replace, but it does keep the original. I don't know. It's new, some new functionality there. Oh, actually, you know what? Now I got to take it back into Neo. My bad. I need to get rid of the pole. It's kind of awkward, just having a random pole there. Okay, there we go. That's better. And there we go. I like it. I like it a lot. Although, now interesting, they said on Wikipedia, which is not, I hate Wikipedia, that they had replaced the original shake roof with a corrugated metal roof, and you can see very clearly they did not. That is an original shake roof. So that's why you can't trust Wikipedia. Let me bring this into HDR. I don't think I'm going to HDR this one just because I really like what it looks like without it, but you never know. Surprised myself last time. I don't know. I don't think it really does it any favors. Maybe a little bit. Right in here. This area here. I can actually take down the vibrance a little bit. Just so that it's not quite as fake looking, to be honest with you. Just for giggles, I want to see what this aged looks like. No, I don't like it. I like this just as is. Sometimes little is better. I really, really don't like overdoing things. Oh, that's the right one. This is the wrong one. There we go. All right. All right, so this one is Dingleton Hill or Cornish Mills. It says Millbridge on there, so I'm going to make a note on my paperwork. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. I'm confussed. Oh, okay. I did two of them. There's that one, and then there's this one, which I actually really like also. Yeah. Okay. So, in addition to Dingleton, this is also known as, I think, Cedar Mill? No. Cornish Mills, because it's in Cornish, New Hampshire. Cornish Mills. AKA Cornish Mills. I like this one too. That's a second shot of that. Okay, now on to Dingleton. That was Blacksmith. Dingleton. Oh, hang on. That was Blow Me Down Bridge. Interesting. Blow Me Down Bridge. That was Blow Me Down Bridge. Probably built the same time. Oh, a little bit later, 1877. Let's look at some images and make sure we've got the right one. That says Mill Bridge. Huh. That looks a little bit different. Yeah, that's definitely different. This to me looks like this one. Can't be, because that says 9 feet 1 inches height, and this one says 7 feet 3 inches. But it doesn't. I mean, that clearly says Mill Bridge on it. Let's see if we can. No. It's not giving us any information there. So I've got this as Blow Me Down Bridge, which is, that's correct. That says 6'9". What bridge is that? And why is it there? Huh. Very confusing. Oh, Meriden. Wait, what? Meriden Covered Bridge is the one with the broken. Oh, now I'm super confused. So that must be Blow Me. No. Dingleton. And that's Meriden. How did I get a shot of Dingleton in between? Oh, unless I. Hang on. Weird. Weird. That should be Dingleton. There's another sign there. See if we can zoom in to see it. Can we? No. That's a bummer. Let's look and see what Meriden Bridge looks like. They're all in the same area, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Ah, that's Meriden Bridge. Okay. Thought I was losing my mind there. It's Meriden Bridge, built in 1880. Okay, so let me go back to the one I just exported. And that is Meriden Bridge. Let me just verify with another picture. Millbridge. Yep, that's Meriden. Okay. Good to know. Could be losing my mind. It's possible. Built in 1880. All right, now let me go back here. And get rid of that one. It was not Dingleton Hill 2. All right, now I got it figured out. Whew. That was painful. All right, so going back. So I missed. Oh, I guess I didn't have Meriden on here. That's why I was confused. So Meriden was first. Well, Meriden was next, I should say. And then Blow Me Down. Blow Me Down Bridge. All right, Blow Me Down Bridge. Oh, that's Packard Hill. That's Blow Me Down Bridge, which was nothing special. And really hard to get a decent shot of. So, all right, I will do that. And I am going to take it to Luminar Neo. And see if I can't get rid of the 1-lane bridge 3-ton sign. without messing up the photograph too much. And if I can't, it'll just have to stay. Okay, all right, it's not too bad. Yeah, all right. You know what? I am going to add a little bit of sky. Whoops, a little too small. Just because that's kind of washed out. Definitely not my favorite bridge. Skies aren't loading. Let me apply that. Very weird. No, it does not put it up there either. It's very strange. I'm not that pleased with the new update for Neo. Be really honest. I'll do the sky first. If it lets me. Now it doesn't even want to bring up any of my skies. That's a problem. All right, let me remove these again. Really strange why it doesn't want to bring up the skies. And so you can't say keep both because it's not keeping both. Hey, low base, how's it going? What's up with you? My Luminar Neo is being weird. And I don't like weird. Well, I like weird, just not in my programs. I'm good. I am good. A little annoyed with the latest Luminar update. It seems to be glitchy, which is pretty bad. I'm not a big fan of glitchiness. I want things to work. Come on. Yeah, it's not bringing over any of my sky presets. It's not even bringing over the ones it comes with, which is a little bit disturbing. I just don't like this washed out sky here. I mean, it's okay. I can live with it, I suppose. But yeah, the sky AI has got a problem. All right. I am going to try this in HDR. That's possible. It may be too small of a sky for it to detect, but it did it on another photo too. It just updated and it's been a little glitchy. I'm not, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm just, that's a little bit better. If I HDR it, it makes the sky a little less washed out. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not big on it. I'm not big on it. It's funny. I like Lightroom. You do not. You like Photoshop. I do not. So, I mean, I use Photoshop for certain things. Just not a lot of stuff. But that'll do. Yeah. You know what? It's such a small spot that I'm just not even worried about it. It's really a small spot. Which one of these did I like the best? Yeah, definitely that one. Not that one. That one. That's the winner. Oh, 100%. I agree. I mean, I use Photoshop. But it's not my favorite go-to, but yeah, I do use it. All right. This one, oh, Blow Me Down Bridge, right? Blow Me Down Bridge. And that was, I don't want a picture. There we go, 1877. Doll E. I've never tried that. I like witchcraft. You know I like witchcraft. I'm going to pull that up. Doll E. Doll. It's a song. Doll E. By Charisma River. Doll E. OpenAI. Oh, it's an OpenAI. Doll E2, I'm assuming. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. This is, oh, you know what? What Amesy was playing with this the other day, I think. She gave it some things and she created a picture from what she gave it. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. I just don't like altering my photograph that much, if that makes sense, but it is cool. I'll have to play around with it. All right. Did that one. Meriden. That's that one. Here's another one that's messed up. I think that's the same Meriden bridge. Okay, now we're on Packard Hill. Packard Hill Bridge. That's number 15 on my list. Packard Hill. Guessing I did not. All right. So nothing special about this. Oh, I'll check it out. I'm not signed into Discord right now, but I will check it out. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm just one of those stupid old school purists. And I'm not a total purist. As you can see, I obviously do make adjustments on my photographs. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Just one of those people that hates to futz with it too much, if that makes sense. Let's get rid of some spots. And power lines. Did okay on the power lines. That's okay. They're in the distance. Not a big deal. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. No, I just, yeah. I don't know. I guess I just don't like adding or detracting things. Well, I don't mind taking things out. I just don't want to add anything in to my photograph, if that makes sense. Yeah. I'm not 100% crazy about this one. This is one of the things that Luminar is glitching on. It's got this new thing that says replace or skip files. If you say keep both, it does not keep both. You can only replace, which is why it's highlighted. It doesn't do the keep both. Yeah, I'm not 100% feeling this one. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I know, but but one of the things DALL-E does is you can tell it to add something that wasn't in the photograph at all. I mean, like, I could tell DALL-E to put a clown standing there on the bridge, and that's really kind of what it's intended for. I know it can do much simpler things like you're talking about and how you use it. And I'll play around with it. I will definitely play around with it. I'm just not convinced yet. I don't know. But yeah, I will play around with it for sure. Yeah, I'm not 100% on this one. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. And this one was Packard Hill. And ironically, when I was driving, I almost went back to Packard Hill Bridge, and it wasn't that great of a bridge. Let's see, when Packard Hill. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, this one was built in 1991. No wonder why I wasn't too impressed. It is not a historic bridge. Um, there was there was a bridge, an open timber bridge without railings, not very smart, built by or for Ichabod Packard. We don't have a lot of people named Ichabod anymore, so there's that. Um, 1878 was that, removed in 1952. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so not a historic bridge, but a covered bridge nonetheless, which could be why I'm not that impressed. Right, built in 1991. It's all right, but it's nothing special. Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, it's really nothing special. These were cool. Of course, without the lines there, but It did not see those glaring power lines right in front. Okay, all right. We'll just do them by hand and see if it works. Meh. This is nothing. This is not really a particularly special photograph anyway. Yeah, it's not doing it at all. This is more one I'm just playing around with. Ugh. Don't like what I did at all. But that's fine. I'm just playing around with this one. Yeah, replace. Sure. Okay. Speaking of Shure, Shure microphones. Those are my cousins, but I don't get any discount. My mom's last name was Shure. All I'm going to do here is dehaze. Because I just didn't have a polarizer on it. Colors are just amazing. Oh, let me get rid of the dust marks. Not Luminar 4. What? How's that even possible? Yeah, it's a bummer. But that's a big contest. That is huge. So, yeah. I just bought a new lens today, and I'm really looking forward to arriving in a couple of days. It is the for Nikon. It is Nikon Z cameras. It is a 24-120, but it's got a macro capability on the high end, which is really, really nice. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, no, same thing, low base. You know, when you're doing these massive contests, it really is hit or miss. I'm kind of the same thinking as you. Low expectations. It's always the best way to go. Aren't the colors amazing? I just, and it was just everywhere. It's just beautiful. I really, really love the colors. I'm really glad I did it. You did too? What lens did you buy? Oh, gotcha. But which lens is it that you bought? Yeah, that's I don't understand the judges. I really don't. I wouldn't want to be a judge. And I've been at this a very, very long time. I wouldn't want to be a judge And yeah. The 105 macro is really good. Yeah, I like Sigma lenses. Um, I have a couple of Sigma art lenses that I use for my DSLR. They don't make them yet for the Nikon Z, but the Nikkor S lenses are really, really good. They also have a 105 macro, but the 105 macros are killer. I think I think my Sigma is a 105 macro. One of my Sigmas. Great lens. Good choice. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this 24-120 does. It's an f4. It's a constant f4. So that was really one of the it being a faster lens was really one of the highlights for me. Oh, it's still Packard. Oof, no, terrible. Okay. There's the one I just exported. No, that's not it either. Yeah, I was asked to be a competition judge, and I mean, I've been doing this so darn long. I didn't want to do it. I really don't enjoy it either. I don't blame you. I said no. It's not my thing. And it's so subjective too. So it's I mean, you and I have talked about it before. It's just really subjective. I don't ever hope to get in the head of a judge, and see what makes them choose one photograph over another. It is what it is. Some people place a lot of importance on competitions. And yeah, I just really don't. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I really enjoy that. It's like um, my friend that wants to learn Lightroom a bit more. Uh, in total, he's never really played with it. I love doing that. It brings me so much joy to help somebody, and show them something. Um, yeah, I'm totally with you. Kind of like this, but I don't know. So I'm gonna put a flag on it. Come back to it later. Yeah, I'm just less about the. Oh, that's a nice panorama. Hang on. I'm less about the um, the accolades than I am about enjoying my craft and sharing it with people and seeing other people's work. Like love your macro work, just incredible. So yeah, that's to me, that's more important. For those wondering what I'm doing, I am creating a panorama out of a series of shots I took. I'll see which one is better. Probably cylindrical. No, spherical's okay. There we go. Just change the boundary warp. Oh, let me look. Hold on. Well, that's doing its thing. A lot of frogs. A lot of frogs. Um, that's not close up. The birds. That is not a macro photograph. That is not really a close up either. Yeah, I see what you mean. I do see what you mean. I'm not impressed with some of these. I'm not impressed with a lot of them. This one bugs me. This, and not to throw any other photographers under the bus. Absolutely not my intention here. But this photograph right here, the subject matter is the insect, but what is in the close up and what is to the forefront are the water drops. Yeah, yeah. That's the insect is kind of in the background as an afterthought. That's not a close up shot at all. I agree with you. And that's just me being, putting on a judge's hat and being critical of a photograph, but I'm not seeing how that would even get shortlisted because that the subject matter is the insect. And I don't see it. I mean, some of them are good. Others questionable. This one to the left here, I'm gonna say that was a sky added in. Just my thought. Not impressed. That's nice. That one's nice. The one on the bottom left there. Not impressed. Wow. Yeah. I don't blame you. They weren't definitely not all impressive or even close-up shots. So, but again, judging is very, very subjective. Oh yeah. Oh no. I agree. That's what I'm saying. That's super super subjective. But some of those were not macro photographs. Now, is it strictly macro, or are they considering anything close up to be in the spirit of the competition? Mm. So yeah, some of them were close up that were not macro, and that's okay. Um, I think my main complaint was like the one I pointed out that um, and this is a real basic for me. Um, your subject matter needs to be the what hits the eye. And in that photograph where the insect was kind of in the background and the water droplets were up front, I don't think that the photographer intended, maybe they did, but the intention should have been the insect and not the water droplets. I mean, that one really was glaring to me. Macro or micro, yeah. um, so if your intention, if the person's intention was, and there's nothing wrong with the photograph, but it's not what that contest is about. He was photographing water droplets, not the spider or the insect, whatever the insect was. So yeah, that one was glaring to me. And some of the others are, it's all subjective. There were some that were not close up at all. And even close up is really subjective. um I've got my parrot photographs. I'm not sorry, not parrot. My blue macaws. They're close up photographs, but is it really what the integrity of that particular um, competition is? I don't know. Enjoy. Fall panorama. Okay, where were we? Where were we? Did all those. Sayre Bridge. You know, that's a different Beement Bridge. Interesting. Hmm. I'll be darned. So, I don't know why that looks like two different photographs or two different bridges. That does not look like the same bridge at all. Huh. It is the same bridge, but it's been refurbished. Weird. Hmm. All right, so I have two different photographs of this bridge from different angles, different times too. Okay, let me go back to Vermont. What was I looking for? Right, Sawyer Bridge. Does not look like I took that bridge. Really weird because I thought I was in that particular town. Ooh, that's good for Halloween. Love that. Love that. Let's see. That's weird that I took Beeman Bridge before. What town is that in? Bradford. Yeah, weird. Let's look up Beeman. Weird. Looks completely different in 1919. Oh, hang on. This was an article from 2021. One free article remaining. Go away. So it was refurbished. In 2019 or 2021 actually, it was during the pandemic, it was refurbished. And moved 50 feet upstream. Interesting. I thought it looked different. So, okay. So I'm not hallucinating. Wow. Would have loved to have seen that. A 1.65 million upgrade. Crazy. I will make a note of that. Somewhere. I'll make a note here. Beam it. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Okay, Sayer Bridge. So I did not take a photograph of that. Actually, before I go on, Vermont covered. Why is that? Oh, no, there it is. No, that's not what I want. Vermont. Beam it. All right, I am going to I'm going to put a sky in this one because that is a little bit drab. Great, a little bot got in. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. Thank you, ma'am. I do appreciate it. Welcome back. You missed a, a spam bot that got in. Amesy's just trying to destroy it right now. Trying to nuke it. No, no, I'm not. No, it's really weird. Oh, weird. Coming because it was coming from YouTube. Very strange. Gotcha. That's the first time that's ever happened. Oh, it is. Mozzarella sticks make everything better. I cannot disagree with you. I mean, I can disagree with you, but I won't because you're right. Sayre Bridge. Why did I think I saw this bridge before? I'm just I'll do that. Not that impressed with that bridge, and I drove way out of my way to get it. Yeah, not impressed. Okay. I'm just gonna play with this one. Just for gits and shiggles. Pretty colors. Really pretty colors. Charlie, it's Candy Mountain. Paige's swimming hole. Okay. What? Paige's swimming hole. What? That's not... Is that Turkey Millbridge? Oh, it is. Oh, Turkey Jim's bridge. Okay. Good old Turkey Jim. Turkey Jim. What a fine fellow Turkey Jim was. Yeah, here's Meriden. Weird. Okay. Turkey Jim. Don't know why it was called Turkey Jim's Bridge. That voice is going to haunt your dreams. I'm going to haunt your dreams forever. I hate to tell you, but yeah. My job here is done if I haunt your dreams. What was I doing there? What? Yeah, I like that one. I think I like this one. Just couldn't, sun was in the wrong place. I was at the wrong time. Oh, that's pretty. Squirrel. That was from the bridge. I really liked that. I like that. I will definitely put a mark on that one. All right, so going back. I'll work on this one. You're shocked. Be quiet and eat your mozzarella sticks. I bet they're really, really good too. I'm a little jelly. Little jelly. I'm in the mood for something. I just don't know what. Hopefully Amesy's lol is thinking of something to consume. I'm guessing she's not, but it would be nice. Oh, you got fries and mozzarella sticks? Where do you get fries and mozzarella sticks? Who sells that all in one shot? Oh, that's not right. That is not right. Oh, Luminar just crashed. I knew it was being wonky. Where do you get mozzarella sticks and fries? Pray tell. What's Checkers? I mean, I'm assuming it's something local, or at least maybe in the South, but clue me in. Is it a fast food place? I'm assuming. Oh, you know what? Why? Why would you do this? I thought you liked me. Why? Why? Why are you hurting me like this? It's very cruel, you know. I do know rallies. We don't have rallies. We have, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? We have Sonic, but not, yeah. Hey, little known fact, and I mean little known like I didn't even know this. Tater tots were invented in Oregon. It could be why everybody here sells tater tots. So there's some useless trivia for you. But I didn't. Yeah, I like Sonic. I didn't see any checkers in Vermont. I'm sorry, in New Hampshire. Um, but I sure did see Dunkin' Donuts everywhere. I can't get away from Dunkin' Donuts. But I like Dunkin' Donuts. It's all right. It's all good. I'm going to apply that. You know, when I lived in California, I did see a rallies. You know what? I think rallies is big in Texas. I seem to remember my brother lived in Texas for a while. I seem to remember um, him going to rallies, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I know Hardee's and Carl's Jr. I don't know why they do that either. Well, I with them I do know because Hardee's that was a merger. Hardee's was Hardee's and Carl's Jr. was out here in the West Coast. So they eventually merged and they just kept the Hardee's name in one area of the country and kept Carl's Jr. in another area of the country. Um, maybe that's the same with Checkers and Raleigh. I don't know. I met Carl once. Carl of Carl's Jr. fame. Interesting guy. He was already quite old at that time, and I was at the headquarters. They were. I had a certain amount of a certain group of clients, and I was with another account manager. I was working for a travel agency at the time. The other account manager had the Carl's Jr. account, and so I just went with him. And he had two helpers, and kind of breaks away from them and walks up to my colleague and I and just sticks his hand out and says, "Hi, I'm Carl. Who are you?" It was really kind of interesting. It was, I don't know what kind of person he was, good person, bad person. I have no idea. But it was really a sweet moment with an elderly person. It was kind of cute. All right. Did I say this is Turkey Jim, right? This is Turkey Jim's bridge. I think this is Turkey Jim's bridge. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, that's Turkey Jam. Turkey Jam. I think it's Turkey Jam. Now I'm beginning to wonder. All right, let me look somewhere else. Oh, I know. Oh, it's got to be Turkey Jim. Because before Turkey Jim, whoa, that first question mark? Huh. I don't know. No, this was an unknown bridge near Page's swimming hole. All right, let's look that up. Page's swimming hole. There it is. Wentworth, New Hampshire. Okay. Let's look at this one. Anything in Wentworth? No. So it was a mystery bridge. Wentworth, New Hampshire. Covered bridge. So went to Salem also. Salem, New Hampshire. And that was a tad fun. Wentworth Covered Bridge. I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Wentworth Covered Bridge. All right. Oh, it was replaced in 1909 bridge. Wentworth Covered Bridge. Interesting. Okay. Pedestrian bridge. Who knew? That is not Turkey Jim. So no, that's incorrect. The Wentworth Covered Bridge. Also known as the Friendship Bridge in Wentworth, New Hampshire. Why is that not on any map or anything? Friendship Bridge. Okay. Yeah. All right. I give up. It was built in 2019? No. It wasn't built in 2019. Hold on. 1962. Huh. So it was Goff's Mill Covered Bridge, originally constructed in 1962. It's really confusing. I'm not going to lie. It feels like 2019 was 200 years ago. Man. Goff's Mill, yeah, constructed in 1962 and moved to Wentworth, New Hampshire. I don't know. Okay. I give up. Either way, that's the bridge. So. Goff's Friendship Bridge. Wentworth, New Hampshire. Okie dokie. That was painful. That was really painful. That's the worst part about these covered bridges, is just making sure I catalog them all. All right. That was painful. Yeah, they did. They literally, well, here it shows on this this thing here. Look, they literally picked it up with a crane and moved it. Yeah. They've done that in the past with other bridges as well. It does seem inefficient, but it's cheaper than building a brand new bridge, especially if the town wants a historic covered bridge. It's not eligible for historic status yet because even though it was built in 1962, it was refurbished, moved and refurbished in 2016, so it's not eligible yet. But yeah, so it was originally in Bedford. Go figure. Go figure. Something weird. Yeah, it's definitely not yet available for historical status. Still a cool bridge, though. Normally, I don't take pictures of those, but I just happened to come across it. So, all right, this is Turkey Jim Bridge. This was a really, really hard one to get. It was in a not a state. I think it was on a private campground location, but the sun was coming down, and we were just on the wrong side of history there. Right. Whoops! They stole the bridge. No, they usually they usually replace it with another bridge. But yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure why. I guess they were going to demolish it, so better to use it and not demolish it, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like any of these. The lighting was terrible. All right. So I'm going to definitely have to dehaze that. I'm going to really have to do some work on this one to get it the way I want it. Definitely add a sky in there. That'll work. In answer to your question, low base, I think they'll just have to cross that bridge when they get to it. Yep. I said it. I said it. I'm not proud of it, but I said it. I know. I know. I'm ashamed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just ashamed of myself. I should sit in a corner somewhere. Actually, I could use the rest. So, not too bad. Sitting in a corner actually sounds good right now. Oh, I know what I want to do. Yeah, it is back in Neo. See, I distracted myself by cracking a bad joke, and yeah, I deserved it. I thoroughly and completely deserved it. It's kind of a cool bridge. I was really disappointed at the hour we were there, but I was able to salvage that and put a sky in there. Oh, I have. You had me do that once. The problem with me though, low base, is that my inner 12-year-old often like stays out, and the namesies gets upset because I have this little 12-year-old running around and it's embarrassing. You know, what are you going to do, right? Oh, my neck hurts. Oh, it's terrible. Was it a different one? Okay, all right. What is it? The ochre colored monarch? Okay. I assumed that would come up. I got that right, yeah? Ochre colored monarch. Okay. Arsis and Solaris. Great. It said Arsis. That is pretty funny. Arsis and Solaris. I'm gonna have to look for that bird now. Arsis and Solaris. What did I just do? Pitch pine, not line? What? You lost me. Oh, this one is bump. Bump bridge. Also, the time of day was horrible. Looks like my white balance was off. What? Is that the same bridge? Yes, it is. All right, that's better. Arnold Grafton. What? That does not look like the same one. It's a very rigid pine. I got it. I am reading them in order. Not a good order, but maybe but in order. Oh man, my neck hurts. Why did you make my neck hurt? Oh, pitch pine. Okay. Oh, Pinus rigida. That is very good. That can be used again and again for fun purposes. I think this is the same one. Yeah, it is. Okay. I am telling you, my shoulder is killing me. Why? Why are you making my neck and my shoulder hurt, Lobase? I'm blaming it on you. So, yeah. You know what? I don't like the white balance here. What is happening? Where'd it go? Oh, I've got it. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, I could do that. That's better. Much better. Yeah, penis. See, I was trying to, you were trying to get me to say it on Twitch. I know you're trying to get me banned. I just know it. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. What is wrong with my white balance? Holy God. That was gross. That's better. Wow, that was really weird. What occurred there? Bump Bridge, 1877. But that is the same bridge, just from the other side. Let me make sure. Let's just do images. What? That's not what I pulled up there. Bump Bridge. Yeah. Okay. Great. Ah, that is Arnold and whatever. Okay. Your work here is done. You're just trying to get me banned. I know you. I know you. I can see you a mile away. It's all right. It's all good. Let's get rid of that sky there because that's just ugly. That's better. Right? You're lucky. You're lucky. Look, the last time you were mean to me, I sent a hurricane after you. So, just saying. I got powers. I was in Salem. Mm-hmm. Yep. Best be careful. Don't anger the witch. Ooh, it didn't remove them. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. Ugh, wait. There we go. Oh, thanks for joining me. Yeah, I'm going to bounce in a little bit too. Take it easy. mouse just died. I hate it when my mouse dies. There we go. No. Gonna stick with that one. Okay. Oh. Bump. Covered bridge. Bump bridge. There we go. All right. Bump bridge was built in... Not that one. That one. 1972. You wouldn't think it was built in 1972. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Right, that's that one. Nope, that's Turkey GM. Bump. 1877. What are they talking about? I thought that looked pretty old. Yeah, 1877. There we go. All right, why was this saying 1972? I see. (1877) and 1972. Good to know. All right. That's going to do it for me. And I will be back tomorrow with another episode of Name That Bridge. No, kidding. I'll be back tomorrow with more editing of our covered bridges and fall colors. So, see you later.